Another big move is Thai Airways have already lost its formal status as state enterprise, and it has become, it means the stakeholder by finance ministry has been diluted to Vayupak fund. This is part of rehabilitation and restructuring plan for Thai Airways, which is having the debt problems.
Yeah. I think this is being seen by many as a wise move, a good move by the government in showing its commitment in having the national flag carrier rehabilitated through the court-sanctioned rehabilitation program, right? Because having the finance ministry as a major shareholder and with Thai International being a state enterprise, it was very difficult to bring about changes that were needed. So by diluting its stake in the national flag carrier, the finance ministry of the government, in effect, is sending a very strong signal that it's willing to let the planners of the rehabilitation plan do what is most appropriate for the airline, to save the airline. Yeah.
And the next step is they would have to appoint super board or another group of leaders who will lead the team of planning restructuring of Thai Airways, and that would be a group of people that would have to monitor what they are going to do and who are them. And today there are some officials or some names has been named. For example, Deputy Transport Minister Thanavorn Senniam, who supervised Thai Airways, and Kun Chaiwat Thong Kamkun, Permanent Secretary for Transport, has been talking about the future recovery managers of Thai Airways.
And this one issue that we will talk with Kun Thirachai, who will be joining us later this evening. So this certainly one of the biggest challenges facing the government, rehabilitating the national flag carrier. No, but on the political front, there have been some very interesting moves by a number of prominent political figures, especially those in the Pheu Thai party or those who used to be in the Pheu Thai party. As we have been reading in the past few hours, Kun Jaturon Chaisang, the former deputy prime minister and formerly a key figure of Pheu Thai party and someone very close to former Prime Minister Kun Thaksin Shinawatra, made it very clear that he and a handful of his former colleagues from Pheu Thai party are on their way to setting up a new political party. He has a name for the party yet, but he believes that the party will represent the people's aspiration for democracy and transparency. Of course, we all remember that Kun Jaturon used to play a very important political role when Kun Thaksin was in power. And most recently, he was a key figure in the Thai Raksa Chat party. Kun Tata still remember this party?
Of course.
The party that almost made it, but it was dissolved just shortly before the general election last year, right?
Yeah.
And Kun Jaturon was a key figure in the party. And now he is on the verge of setting up a new party, which he claimed will not be an offshoot of Pheu Thai party. But looking at the people that will be joining him in forming the party, it's quite clear that these people still have a lot of connections with the old power that were, especially with Kun Thaksin, who is now in self-exile in Dubai. So it would not be a surprise if this new party, whatever form it is, will be sort of part of a sort of a strategy by Kun Thaksin, to make sure that in the next election there will be more choices for the people, but the choices would be leading back to the parties that he supports.
So does it mean this move will strengthening opposition camps?
Let's see what the outcome of the general election, the next election will be, because forming a new party is also being seen as a tactic by the Pheu Thai party to make sure that it would not end up the same way it did in the last election, when it won a clean sweep of almost a clean sweep of the constituency MPs, right? But didn't get a single seat from the party list MPs.
Yeah, it's something to do with constitution and election commission as well. But in terms of timing, it's quite interesting, Kun Thepchai, because they announced this setting up of the new party in this week, that they are going to have debate on royal decrees.
That's right. And another interesting move is that another group of former Pheu Thai MPs, led by Kun Phumtham Vechayachai, the former Secretary General of the party, are forming a new political group. In fact, they have a name for it. Kun Phumtham described the party as the movement as a new form of political movement to push for more democracy. So the group will see a number of former Pheu Thai MPs and a number of former student activists, turned politicians, who will be joining this new political movement called CARE, C-A-R-E, CARE. And it stands for a lot of actions, but we're not going to go into details. But this is only goes to show that politicians, once this pandemic is behind us, I'm sure that there will be a very active, exciting political scene in Thailand.
Is this new normal or back to same old normal Thai politics?
Yeah, it's certainly going to be same old traditional style of Thai politics. As we mentioned the other night, that we cannot consider things to become normal until politics becomes normal. And it looks like politics is becoming more and more normal now.
So it means COVID-19 is controllable right now. That's why politics is heating up again.